named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. He'll take this at the 10. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 3. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And his short gain... downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he rocks the tackler. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Offense up to the line fast. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Hurts. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. On fourth down, Hurts. He connects downfield on fourth. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. And this is out of bounds at just about the last possible moment, 2 yards away from the end zone. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. Williams is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. They'll get another chance to knock the extra point through. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Return's looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of a great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
Motion man right is Smith. First down, a run with Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here. Toss play to Barkley. Room to the right. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
They're going to run with Barkley. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos looking at 1st and 10. Nix. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Escape, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
3rd and long for him here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Throwing here, Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in by Vele. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Denver Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's on the move. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Nix from the gun. Touchdown, Denver! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So now it's going to be third and long. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. Gets everything he has under this throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Smith on the return. Return's looking good so far. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 40 on second down. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go. Nick's looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Breaks through, and he might break away. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Straight ahead with Williams. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, here's Nix. This throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Motioning one of the tight ends. First and goal, here's Williams. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the... Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now they face 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He'll throw it. That pass complete to Goddard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Eagles trail by 8. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing now. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another run for Williams. And he's brought down after a quality gain up to the 13. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for the marker with Williams. Stiff arm success. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Still on the move. Coming to the line for 1st and 10. Williams on the carry. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout